Coast Da Vinci.
What's good, YouTube? Just checking in. Quick load board Friday and a paycheck video. Man, it's been one rough week, might I say. Was booked all the way up until yesterday in Illinois when that accident happened. You know, rest in peace and prayers to that guy's family who lost his life. I was stuck in that stuff for like 4 hours, so I lost all my hours and basically lost my pre-plan. So yeah, now I'm scrambling, chasing money. It ain't looking good. I'm going down to Georgia. I'm going to Kansas next week. It's like, yeah, it ain't about to be a pretty next 2 weeks. But I have a couple requests. The first, this one is Pittsburgh, PA. Hopefully that's what he's talking about, Pittsburgh. Today is Friday, as you can see. I'm gonna do a week. He said 100-mile radius, which is gonna be good. We're gonna take a look and see how many loads pick up for 100 miles. The most I usually do is about $1.50. As of today, I'm doing almost $2.50 because, like I told you, that load canceled. I had to cancel a load because I wasn't even gonna make it there on the day to even pick it up. It was supposed to be picked up by 2 p.m. I didn't get to my first stop to drop in Wintersville, Ohio until 2. So yeah, so yeah, I had to cancel. Wasn't none coming out of there, and by the time it was something that I already had booked up and couldn't cancel because it's within. It was actually was it this load? Nah, it was something like this, going to Rockford for Wintersville. But yeah, let's take a look. So as of right now I haven't picked up in Pittsburgh, not never. I've been to I've seen this load, but I wasn't gonna be in time for it. As you can see, you know, it picks up at 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m., and nobody's still haven't booked this. So yeah, they had an incentive on it for extra $200. Now the incentive isn't built in with the rate per mile, it's just on top of that. So $8.77 is what, like 5 and some change, I want to say. So this probably is going to run you, let me do some quick math because I don't know if this is even worth. Now if they would have, like, you know, called me, you know, when I canceled the load and was like, hey, would you be able to take this for an extra $200 on top, because they don't take out any deductions on the incentive, right? So without the incentive, it pays to the truck $841. How many miles? It's 5. So that's not even $1 and some change. It's not even $1. So I'd have been like, but the incentive bumps it up to 1,041, and then you divide that by what? How many miles? You divide that by the 517. Yeah, it's right at $2 and some change. $2. I mean, if you're just trying to get somewhere, I guess you can do that, and it's light. Sorry about staying on that load too long. See, it's all about your fuel surcharge. Like, nah, that ain't worth it. Definitely not worth it. I've been to Jersey once with JB Hunt, and that was to Elizabeth. No, somewhere. I can't think of what it exactly is. So don't let me get the line of y'all. See, all these loads were popping up as well when it came to Wintersville, Ohio, because they're so close to each other, Pittsburgh and them. So majority of these loads are popping up. I wouldn't been able to take this going down that blind. Now I would have, you know, if I'm just trying to get some money in my pocket for the next. Well, no, these loads wouldn't have picked up because I was looking for the 5th. So none of these loads were available. I'm sorry, y'all. Anything past the 5th, it was not. I didn't even look. I mean, This isn't too bad, I don't think, right? Pays about $800. Yeah. Plus, it was the end of the week. I'm trying to grab one more load to slide in, because it was Friday. Today's Friday. The deadline's for Saturday. So, I was trying to find something, and nothing was just even going. So, I was going to go home, but then a load popped up hella far away. And I'm like, you know what? Going down to Georgia is only 450 miles and paying $1,100. And I said, you know what? I'll just do it. Then I realized Cedric Hughes had it set for 250 miles. And, yeah, now I got scraped on that. So, it is what it is. I don't know. For y'all people who like to go into Savannah, I guess. It's $3 and some change, I guess. No, it is. Yeah, it's $2 and some change. They got a lot of these loads going to Sparrow Point. Sparrow's Point, whatever. They got a lot of these loads going to Hartford, Illinois. That's by St. Louis. Well, that's it for that. Pittsburgh ain't looking too terrible, but guess what day you got to catch them? I mean, yeah. So everybody wants to look at my favorite little spot, Chicago, Illinois, for the week. Everybody know they see Chicago when every time I do a little bit of for Chicago, I always do Chicago. That's just my stomping ground when it comes to doing loads. Obviously, you guys can see they'll have nothing for the 6th, 7th, or the 8th so far. That's because it's the weekend. So, yeah. This is very simple to do. Very simple, easy. This is the easy run. Pick up, deliver next day. Sorry for going back up, but yeah. Entity South Elgin, I think that's how you say that. It's usually Wayfair. Yeah. Romeo to Burlington, Kentucky. Won't be doing that. I like running this little Naperville. Going to Ohio to go home, but they don't have it in here. I like doing this too because it's easy. This is easy too. Easy money. If I'm going to the crib, as you can see my city right on the map, right there in Mansfield. So I'm going right by the crib. I pick up, go home for the night, pick up and deliver. Get up and deliver, you know what I mean. This now, if you're into running hard, I mean, you can run this straight through. It's like when you see 34,500, that set weight, normally it's under that weight. Always under it. South Bend, Indiana, never did that one. This one, I don't know, going to Monroe, Ohio, I did that run. It's not too bad. Going to the crib. North Canton, I stopped taking those loads because it's a Walmart or a Sam's Club DC, and they take 2 to 3 hours just to unload you. Nobody got time for that. Not at all. Going down to Augusta, Georgia, that's where I'm going tomorrow. I'll let you guys know how it is. Now that's paying crazy. $4 a mile, close to $4.10 a mile. I'm surprised this is even still here. Surprised. Another one, $4 a mile. Well, close to $4. Look at this. 4 some change. 3 some change. Damn, I don't know my math. I swear that said 2 something. No, it was 2. Oh, I don't know why I thought it said 12 something. I'm like, okay. Don't mind me. My eyes are getting bad. West Chicago, 1 day load. Pick up at 9 o'clock in the morning. Deliver at 8 p.m. $3 a mile going to PA. Another one. I just don't like delivering at night. A lot of those. See, then you get into these nonsensical loads right here. Just don't make no sense. Why are you paying somebody peanuts to go down to Texas? Yeah. Here's $3 a mile. Two. How's that two? It's paying 1,000. Oh, it's paying 7. What? I don't know what I've been seeing. Boy, I'm out here tripping. Look at this. $794 for fuel surcharge. Is it heavy? No, it ain't heavy. Yeah, it ain't heavy. Chicago had plenty of loads coming and going. Yeah. Bedford Park to Columbus. That's easy. There's no talking about it. Easy money. Indiana, it's not too bad. So I try to tell people every time I talk to people, man, y'all just need to run Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, sometimes PA. You will make money. There's no lie. You will make money. Here's damn near $3 going to Allentown for light load. Maduka. Light. Alright. Now it's been 11 minutes. There wasn't no other ones that people wanted to look at. So I'm going to go to jump right into the paycheck video. And so people can look. It wasn't the greatest week. But it wasn't the most terrible week. So, alright, y'all. What's good? Alright. So here's the paycheck video. As you guys can see. April 5th today. He only made $2,018. Alright. Which isn't a bad week. I mean, which it could have been a better week, but that's what this week that I'm about to end with is going to be the almost close to about 2,000. Total deductions for the week was $1,500 and $1,599 for the week. Let me see. So let's take a look here. Okay, so I had somebody say that yeah, I know my numbers are low. I don't too really care. Basically what they were trying to say is that what they try to, I don't know, man. People in their negativity, man. They always talking that back in the day stuff. Like, I don't really too care about. Everybody was winning in COVID year, so it is what it is, right? As you can see, I did 1,814 miles. That's all miles included. That was probably like 15, maybe 1,400 miles with how I ran. I think it was 15. We're just going to go with the higher number. We're just going to say 1,600 miles. Just for, whatever, As you can see, I'm out gaining my spending. So I don't know how other people, before I always made more in my gross. So obviously my gross is 40,000, but out of that 40,000, I'm taking home more than 50% of that to me. So to me, I think that's doing decent, Oh yeah, nothing came out that time. So as you can see, I spent $1,084 on fuel plus $56.16. So if you take that out, what's that? That's close to, let's just say $1,100. So deductions for the week was 15. Let's see how many loads did I ran. I ran 1, 2, 3, 4 loads. I grossed 34.67, and as you can see, easy little deductions. It is what it is. Yeah, what? Oh, fuel purchases. I was about to say, I don't remember But yeah, now I understand. So as you can see, my escrow balance still $3,000, and that's what went to the bank. Now, as far as like, is this the best pay? No, but to barely run 4 days out of 7, we're gonna say 5 out of 7. I mean, it's okay with me. I mean, I'm making more than I'm spending, as you guys can see. Some people say, oh, well, you still have a truck note, you know. So just for everybody to know, you know, if I was just to add $300 a week, is my truck note is 3 times 4 is 12, which my truck note is only $1,100. I'll still be out gross. I will still be taking more than what I'm actually spending, you know. So am I making great money? I'm making over $1 a mile to the bank. Over $1 a mile, way over $1 a mile to the bank. So like maybe $1.15, $1.16. My last time I sat down and actually did the numbers was back in when I did it with the accountant years ago. I needed to break even, it was like 97 cents back in 2020. It was like 97 cents. No. Yeah, boy, you gotta think the rates were higher back then, so 97 cents. But then now I'm about like 80 cents, maybe 80, 90 cents a mile off of 2,500 miles or something like that to break even. So when I had my truck note, it jumped up to like $1 and I say $1. It was like $1.27 or something. Y'all probably thinking, how do I know this? Because I have ATBS, as you can see, American Truck Business Services. They do your taxes, they do your profit loss statements, they do what else? They do your planning for you. So like you need to sit down, they go over everything, like from your cell phone bill that you get deductions for to per diem, to, I mean, everything. You guys sit down for about an hour on the phone if you have that time, and they just go over all your expenses. And then he says, all right, give me about a day or so, and then he gives you a call back, and they just go over and say, hey, you need to make, and you know, he asks you how many miles do you want to run. I told him like 2,500. Obviously I'm running a lot less than that now. And basically, you know, they go over and say what you need to run per mile to break even. Now they only can guesstimate when it comes to your fuel, right? They do ask you if you have a good account rep, they ask you how many miles to the gallon are you getting. You know, always go on a low end, you know, never go on a high end. Say, hey, my truck is getting 8 miles to the gallon. You know, I always tell them, yeah, my truck gets 7 miles to the gallon. Some days I might get 7, some days I might get 9. So just really depends on how hard, you know, I always go on the low end of the spectrum of when it comes to that type of stuff. But this has been long enough for this part of it. But as you can see, you know, not a bad week, but ain't a great week either. So I cleared $2,018.68 for the week. And yeah, I want to thank you guys, you know, for tuning in for this week. If you have any thoughts or any comments, you know, go ahead and put them down. If you want me to look up a certain place, if you guys want me to skip a week, let me know. I'll still do paycheck videos, but as you can see, I just got pre-planned on a load because I canceled 2 loads. I know I just said in the previous part that I was going down to Georgia. I am, and then I was going to not Kentucky, but Kansas and somewhere else in Indiana. Yeah, I went in and canceled those loads immediately between these 2 videos, which is like 8 minutes. So I just went to cancel both of those and book something else that's going straight to Indiana right away, so I can get back to my lane. I'm not trying to be out of my comfort zone. So all right, you guys, y'all have a great day. Hopefully you guys get a chance to stop and watch the eclipse that's coming up Monday. Y'all be safe out there, you know, and God bless.